Hello, and welcome to Archvelder's Hacks with Archvelder and his amazing hacks. The only YouTube channel with more sneaky and underhand tricks than Activision Blizzard's legal department. In this video, I'll be showing you a no-brainer secret trick to improve your Threads of Fate leveling time from 48 to 60. Now, if you tried Threads of Fate leveling in previous patches, you should know that it is dramatically faster now and much more pleasant than at the start of Shadowlands. Nowadays you can kill as few as 10 mobs or 5 elites and complete a whole bonus objective. For this exploit you need only one paid account, however you will need to create a starter edition account which is free. Just for a second before we get into this, I'd like to mention my Patreon, where exploits too hot for YouTube get posted. For example, this method to complete the Night Fae Zone bonus objective instantly, gaining a ton of experience. As soon as you hit level 48, you'll be offered the Shadowlands intro quest in your faction capital. Use the skip option to arrive in Oribos. There you'll be offered the option to choose either Threads of Fate or the regular campaign. Choose Threads of Fate. You'll now get the option to select a Covenant, and then you get to select a Shadowlands zone to start in. I'm going to choose Ardenweald here. Now, when you get to Ardenweald and handed the breadcrumb quest, you should immediately get the Support the Court, Aid the Night Fae zone-wide quest, a Fill Up the Bar quest which is completed by doing bonus objectives and side quests. Threads of Fate is pretty much the fastest option early on in the 48 to 60 bracket because you can stack the zone-wide aiding stroke support bonus bars with bonus objectives, individual quests and even rares. The problem with Threads of Fate is that you run out of these stacking opportunities long before you hit 60, and your rate of progress declines dramatically. Now, you can try and fill that in with dungeon spam, but unless you have a dedicated group for that, it is a bit of a gamble how fast you'll progress. The following exploit will allow you to redo zone and bonus objectives multiple times, greatly extending the amount of effective experience you could gain. First, complete all the bonus objectives in a zone, as I've just shown here, and now we're going to magically reset everything. You'll need a WoW Starter Edition account on the same Battle.net account as your main account. Now, form a group with a Starter Edition account character who must be at least level 10. You can use an allied race to start at level 10 if you want. Now, start Party Sync, as I'm showing on the map here. You'll find that the bonus objectives, as well as the zone objectives, appear again, allowing you to repeat the whole process. Now, why is this so beneficial? Because it extends the total amount of zone objectives and bonus objectives you can do, meaning you can maintain a much higher rate of experience per hour invested than you would otherwise. In addition, you cut down on travel time, a big time sink when leveling, and obviously your efficiency when completing quests a second time is going to be higher than the first. Now, unfortunately, Party Sync doesn't work so well right up to 60, because Party Sync scaling means that you receive proportionately less experience for each zone objective and bonus objective. At 50, you are getting almost the same level of experience as you would from Party Sync objectives. By 55, you'll be getting only half the experience from Party Sync objectives that you would from doing them normally. And it becomes more rewarding to do other things. You still get an enormous benefit from using this technique above level 55 though, as you'll have a ton of juicy quests and bonus objectives that players not using this trick will have done already, allowing you to maintain a higher experience level per hour. Bear in mind that some bonus objectives can be completed in a minute or so, as I'm showing here in the Tranquil Pools. Your overall leveling time is enormously dependent on how hardcore or how casually you're doing this. For hardcore players, you could be looking at saving around an hour. Just an hour, because your overall leveling time is probably not more than 4 hours if you're really going for it. For the vast majority of more casual players who are taking their time, can easily get 2 hours knocked off your overall leveling time using this trick, possibly more. Now, I've given you a very basic approach here. More sophisticated players will know there is a lot more you can do with this. It might well be there is some kind of even faster way of doing this by flipping between regular and party sync bonus objectives in the same location but different phases, and completely eliminating downtime. Also, I haven't mentioned regular quests, some of which offer good XP and can be combined with the party sync approach. I try not to give too much information in these videos in order to avoid confusing people, who mostly seem to appreciate a clear and simple set of recommendations, but the potential for further development is there for those who like to really push these things. It is worth mentioning also that you can redo bonus objectives every 24 hours after the first 2 times you can complete them. So for players who can only play for a short while each day, you can just storm through your favourite bonus objectives and level to 60 in a fraction of the time even the most brilliant speedrunners couldn't match. This isn't a gold making video, but it's worth pointing out that raw gold is actually pretty good for this. Better than any other raw gold making activity other than callings. You won't get banned for doing this, it's not that type of trick. However, Blizzard may nerf this strategy in the future because it makes the whole leveling process faster and much more enjoyable, and they just seem to hate fun. Note that there are a lot more leveling exploits you can use in Threads of Fate that have to remain secret on my Patreon. For example, there's a way to glitch out multiple quest pets to fight for you and complete bonus objectives, a method to gain a whopping 20% damage bonus, methods to spawn infinite mobs. It is going to save you so much time joining. I really think it is well worth the $10 to sub if you're interested in leveling even casually. If you like this video, give us a sub. Thanks for watching. This has been Archfelder.